morning. It's Tuesday. Oh, I do look bald in the sun. Oh well. It's Tuesday, April 7th. Dave is mowing his lawn. I'm going ahead. People said that his chainsaw or whatever the heck he was doing yesterday while I did my podcast wasn't bothering them and they could hear me. So hopefully you can hear me, because this is it. This is my New Zealand mug. Tui. I should have asked if that's how you pronounce it, because oh my gosh, I had such a lovely conversation with Megan in New Zealand last night. Megan is a friend of mine, and we've been knitting community friends for 3 years now, I think. The Crafty Toads matched us up in an exchange, and we've been friends ever since. But last night was the first time I ever actually spoke to her, and then I found out I've been pronouncing her name wrong. It's Megan. Hi Megan, hi Malcolm, hi Sheldon, hi Eloise. It was a really nice conversation. Oh my gosh, they're so locked down in New Zealand, way more than we are here. They can't even use cash, which makes perfect sense because cash is filthy. But yeah, really strict, and they do not have a lot of cases, although they're a small country, population-wise, you know, so they have about 1,000 cases. But they're being very, very careful with it, and hopefully it will die out and they'll be good. So anyway, it was so much fun to talk and find out I've been mispronouncing her name. And this is the mug she gave me last year that I love. T-U-I, Tui. If that's wrong, Megan, next time I talk to you, you'll tell me. But it's a beautiful bird. I don't know if you can see. The sun's kind of funny. Ugh, well, I'm missing my hair appointment today. So now we are on the road to gray and see what the gray really looks like. I have been curious about my gray, because I only see a, you know, 1/4 of an inch of it, and then phew, magically it's gone. But because I have so little hair, I'm just worried if it's gray, I'm gonna look bald. But of course that's ridiculous, because I look bald with the red too. So on some level, I really am curious. And here I am, 66 years old, and you know, at some point the red is gonna become ridiculous, you know. But I am counting on my friends to tell me. So far they assure me that red is still fine. When I say friends, I mean you guys too. But you can PM me if you want to tell me enough with the red. I'm feeling better today. She says as she coughs. I am not wearing a sweater. I'm wearing my fleece today. We are going out and about. My mother-in-law sent us a nice long grocery list. We finally convinced her 2 weeks. You've got to think for 2 weeks. And so she sent a long list. And so we're going out to the grocery store and to get some mulch for Dennis's newly planted trees. And as soon as we're done sanitizing everything we bring back from the grocery store, our clothes will go straight into the washing machine, and I'll go straight up to take a shower. So obviously I can't. There's Dennis and the dogs. So obviously I can't wear one of my hand knits. So I'm dressed for the day in schleppy clothes. I don't care what people think about me, because they won't know it's me, because I'll be wearing my mask. I'll be incognito. So that's our plan for today. Not really looking forward to it, I have to say, even though I've been, you know, home. I guess our dog walks are enough, because I really, you know, it's a little scary. It's a little scary. To think about going out and, you know, some of you have family who are health workers. It's horrifying. I mean, I don't really think most people become a nurse and think I'm going to go put my life on the line. Do they? I don't think so. I think they just want to help people or whatever. Now they're putting their lives on the line for us. And it's really scary. And we are very grateful. I certainly am. I certainly am very, very grateful. And I'm doing my best to stay healthy and to stay home and to stay away from people and to not add to anyone's burden. Oh, okay, that went downhill quick. Anyway, may not be able to tell, but I'm feeling better, and it's a beautiful day today. And that always helps. It seems to really make a difference. I don't have any grand thoughts. Boris Johnson is in intensive care. That's worrying. We just keep on doing what we can do, I guess, and persevere. Just get through it. That's our job. Just try to come out the other end of this sane and humane. That's what we have to try to do. That's what we have to try to do. So I don't have, we're going out and about. That's going to take pretty much all day by the time we do the shopping for ourselves, do the shopping for Dennis's mother, and disinfect all the groceries and disinfect ourselves and disinfect the car, and then take them over to her house and spend a little time talking, because apparently his dad is going absolutely crazy. He's got hearing aids. He does okay for 102, but he's got hearing aids, and it makes it hard, and he's not a phone talker, so he hasn't been talking to anybody except Aura. He's ready to have someone else to talk to, she said. So we'll stay. Apparently they think that even if you encounter coronavirus, it takes 48 hours for you to become contagious. I'm not sure that they know very much about coronavirus, to tell you the truth. So they're speculating, but I'm hoping that's correct, so that even if we encounter coronavirus today, which I'm sure we won't, I'm confident we won't. We're going to act like we did. We should be able to sit and have a visit with his mom and dad for a little while and help a little bit. Because, he's going stir crazy, and of course anything that bugs him bugs her plus. So she's going crazy as well. And no more bringing her over here for lunch, because, we've just gone out and brought stuff in the house and things like that. So we need to wait for a while. So maybe early next week I could bring her back for lunch, and Dennis could cook her something delicious and get her out of the house. That would be nice. She would like that. Just sit and have a conversation. She just wants to sit and have a conversation and have a cup of coffee and eat something she didn't have to cook. Of course, she only has to heat things up sometimes because Dennis is cooking for her too. So we'll be sending food home that he has cooked in addition to. I'm supposed to be sending her graham crackers, but I got up late today and I haven't made any more of the graham crackers. And I ate all those graham crackers that I showed on my podcast yesterday. If you watched that, they were delicious. They didn't really read so much like tasting like graham crackers, although the consistency was actually not bad. They tasted like snickerdoodles, and they were delicious. Absolutely. I loved them. So that's fun. I have more to make. I just made that one little pan, which I ate the whole thing. And not surprising, my weight is not down today. But I should try to figure out how many carbs were in those, because they're made with almond flour. But they were yummy, and I like snickerdoodle. So that worked out, but I was going to make her some, and I haven't done that yet, and I don't think I have time before all of our stuff begins. So I will make her snickerdoodles, make her graham crackers for another time, but she has lots of desserts still. So, and Dennis is bringing her some white chocolate peanut bark, which is yummy too. So she'll have something new and sweet to eat, and she'll like that. So no grand thoughts today. Just enjoying the beautiful day, not looking forward to our foray out into town. I told Dennis it's almost like we're becoming institutionalized. We're afraid to go out, you know. It's like, which at this time is a good thing. I wonder how long that effect will last once we are able to go out and about. We shall see. We never were much, you know. This isn't a huge change for us. It just feels like a psychological change. Not so much a physical change. And the only thing is we are not seeing his parents as often as we would typically do. So that's the big change for us. And I can't go visit my parents in State College, so that's a big change for me too. Because I was going every couple weeks just to stay overnight and, you know, hang out and hug them. Can't do that. I didn't do that the last time I was there. I social distanced while I was there because it was the very beginning of the conversation about the pandemic, and actually they closed off visiting while I was there. So that was my last possible chance to visit them, and they are being very, very careful, and I am very grateful for that. So I don't have to worry about them any more than, you know, typical, I feel, you know. I don't have to worry that they aren't taking it seriously, because they're a brand new facility, and if they get coronavirus running through there and they lose, I mean, they only have 20 rooms full, 25 maybe out of 75, so they're only a third full, which is making it, I think, easier for them to handle the whole situation. But if coronavirus went through there and people died and, you know, word gets out, who's going to put their parents in this assisted living? Who's going to want to live there, you know? So they have to be really, really careful. Even just besides the humanitarian aspects of being really careful, it's also good business practice. And, you know, it's always good when those two things coincide. Because when they're at odds, people don't always do the right thing. But in this case, everybody's interests coincide, and that's a good thing. So anyway, I'm going to go and process this, and then we're going to take the dogs for a walk, and then we're going to go out in the world with our masks and our gloves on and get food. We're okay, but we have things we can pick up, which we will, but we wouldn't be going out if it wasn't for Aura needing food. So, and her list was quite long. She did a good job thinking for 2 weeks, so that's good. All right, everybody. I hope you're doing well and staying safe and staying sane. Oh my gosh. But stay safe. It's so sad when the world is such a scary place out there. So stay safe. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.